afternoon, evening, whenever you see this, my loves. For those of you that are new to my page on my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Symphony Thompson, and I am a self-care coach that helps millennials create more intentional and holistic self-care routines to aid them on their healing journey. And today is Wisdom Wednesday. Today is Wisdom Wednesday. Clearly I'm in the singing mood today, as you can tell. But in all seriousness, I'm in a really great space. I'm very appreciative of the people that I have around me that are willing to share knowledge. And not even share knowledge in a way of them always teaching me, but share knowledge and them just talking about the stuff that they're interested in, and me learning more about them through that, if that makes any sense. Because I think by us spending quality time with our friends or our family and listening to their heart, sharing a space with them, being open and honest enough to say, okay, I want to be open, available, and present for you in this moment so that I can hear your heart. I think those are some beautiful moments that we often take for granted. How often have you just really sat and thought about that conversation that you had with a grandparent, or with your parent, or with your niece or nephew, or your sibling, or one of your friends, even people that you don't really talk to anymore, but y'all have had really good relationship, y'all had a really good rapport at one time, and they gave you some knowledge, some piece of knowledge, some little nugget of wisdom that you've carried throughout your life. I think we need to think about stuff like that more, because I'm learning that we are all, how do you say this? I'm learning that we have pieces of everybody that we've ever encountered in us. Everybody that has ever poured into you, you now have a piece of them. In some way, shape, or form, you love them differently because of the service or the love or the opportunity or the experience. You love them a little bit more. Even those encounters that we don't really see as major experiences, and we count them as less than whatever, because it's not a typical big situation. Prime example. The other day I went to the post office, and when I went there, I was just dropping off a package, and I was standing in line, and I happened to look out the window, and it's this big glass window, and I look out the window, and the window is into the lobby, into the parking lot. You can see through both of them, through that window or whatever. So I'm looking out of the window, and I see this lady that walks up to the door, and she has on a white t-shirt, but it's some red words on the shirt. It's some kind of red writing on the shirt. And I can't really see it from inside, but I know that the words say something. I just can't figure out what the words are. So I get done with my placing my order or whatever, and I walk outside, and by the time I walk outside, she's close to her car, she's about to get into her car. And I see the back of her shirt better now, and the back of her shirt says fear. Now, rewind to when I first got to the post office. I was sitting there and my mind was going through all of the motions or whatever, overthinking, feeling less than, being fearful. So when I saw her shirt, it made me realize, like, we really should pay attention to things more, because there's always a sign. There's always some kind of advice. There's always some kind of lesson. There's always some kind of blessing in whatever situation, circumstance, whatever. There's always a piece. And I mean that in two parts. There's a peace that you feel within yourself, but there's also a piece that you couldn't really figure out what was missing, or you couldn't really figure out like what the issue was or what more you could do, but then you find that missing piece. So it's two parts. You found a piece, but you also feel peace within yourself. And I think that's what those little pieces of wisdom, or that knowledge, or that little piece of confidence that somebody pours into us that we don't acknowledge on a regular basis, I think that's what that stuff is here to teach us. And in that moment of me seeing her shirt, it made me realize I have to deal with my fears. If I want to move forward and grow and love and heal and be protected the way I know I deserve, I have to let go of my fears. If I want to be successful in my business and in my life and in career, I have to let go of my fears. And that means letting go of the age-old standards of what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to act. That means for me, being myself unapologetically, showing up as myself, and not letting anybody tell me that me being me is wrong. That's in me loving me, or me showing up for myself. That's being able to stand firm on who I am and not let anybody make me change or question that. Like, I'm learning to accept compliments and stuff from people. It makes me awkward. Like, it really makes me feel weird, because why would you even think? You know, why would you even think that? But I'm still learning that you the shit. Like, your melanin is popping, okay? You're dope as fuck. Why would people not want to be around you? But I'm still learning. I'm still teaching myself those things. I'm still learning to pour in myself. So I want y'all to always know and understand that anything that I'm saying to y'all is because I need it first. It's not because I'm on here trying to get no love, no likes, or whatever. Of course, I love y'all. I'm here for all the likes, the shares, the follows, the subscribes. I'm here for all of that. But I'm doing this because I didn't have that person when I needed them. I didn't have that person growing up saying, oh, you cute for a dark-skinned girl. And I don't even like hearing that. I don't like for a dark-skinned girl or for a light-skinned girl. Like, I don't like hearing that. But I didn't have anybody pouring into me saying, nothing's wrong with your skin complexion. You're beautiful just the way you are. So I'm still learning to accept compliments. I'm still learning to walk in my femininity. That word really be messing up everybody. And it's hilarious to me, because how in the hell I get on here and I mess up the word too. But anyway, like, I'm still learning to be okay with being me. Being okay with being Symphony. Like, being okay with showing up in a space and taking up all of it. All of it. owning it. Walking into a room and owning it. Like, I'm still learning that. But like I said, those small things, every time somebody gives you a compliment or every time somebody acknowledges something that you've done, like, take joy in it. Enjoy those moments. Be proud of yourself. It's okay to be proud of yourself. And I think a part of the reason why a lot of us don't really talk about our accomplishments and don't really gas ourselves up is because it was taught to us that if we talk about that stuff, it was braggadocious and you too cocky and you need to stop thinking so highly of yourself. But I don't think it's anything wrong with you knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. I think the people that tell us that or make us think that it's wrong for us to talk about who we are the people that's intimidated by us, actually. Those are the people that are fearful because they know who we are. Even before we realize who we are, before we tap into our own power, before we tap into who we are known to be, or like who we are growing to be. I think those people that tell us that we're too prideful, I think those are the people that know who we are. And they're scared as fuck. And they want to intimidate you and make you feel like you're not worthy, so that they can still feel like that when they show up at their bare minimum or whatever their max is, on your bad day, they still look good. Alright, y'all. I am done talking my shit. This has been yet another dope episode. I'm just playing. But I love y'all for real. I hope y'all have an awesome, 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 awesome day filled with so much love, light, and positivity. I hope that you get a good phone call today. Something that really makes you smile. Something that warms your heart. Something that reminds you that you are worthy. That you are on the right path. That you are honored. That you are protected. That you are abundant, that you are prosperous. You are prosperous. And you dope as fuck.